Tutorial on push-ups, squats, lunges and plank.
Push-ups are the ultimate move for developing upper body strength and shape, working the chest, shoulders and triceps. Don't be afraid to start on your knees. These are some of the do's and don'ts that you need to know when you start off.
Don't lean forward or back when you're starting off to learn a push-up. It will only make it difficult. You can try more difficult variations of a push-up after you master the basic one.
To assume the proper position, get into plank with your hands underneath your shoulders and your legs fully extended behind you. Back straight, then drop your knees to the floor. Your body should make a straight line from your knees through your hip to your shoulders and head.
Go down really slow as a whole unit and get up, pushing your hands off the ground.
Do not bring your hips high while doing a push-up. It will disengage your core muscles. Keep your back flat in a straight line, which will engage your abs. Your arms should be more than your shoulder width apart. Your thumb and armpit should be in lines with your elbows. Increase your range of motion as you get stronger until you are able to come all the way to the floor without losing form. Move as a single solid unit. Don't forget to breathe. Go up until your arms are straight. Your elbows should not point outwards. Try to keep it close to your body as much as you can. And be confident, don't sulk. Don't try to do variations until you master your basic push-up well. Use an elevated support as you learn. Try doing a full push-up on this support and then move to a normal one on the floor. The wider your hands are, the more you engage your pecs. The closer your hands are, the more you engage your triceps. Squats benefit a whole lot of muscles, mainly the quadriceps, hamstrings and the glutes. It also contributes to making the knee and ankle joints strong. It is among the best exercises for developing lower body strength. Initiate the movement from the hip, not the knee. Ensure that you stand in such a way that your knees are always behind your toes. Knees crossing the toes even when you're bending down is another common mistake. Keep your feet a little more than your shoulder width apart and chest forward.
Now slowly go down, keeping your back stable, and do a clean squat.
Feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly upward, chest up all the time. Never tilt your head down during the exercise. Keep your back natural and spine erect. Knees should track the second toe while going down. A common mistake people make while doing squat is to begin the movement from the knee rather than the hip. Flawed technique could result into a host of chronic injuries, including knee and spine damage. Don't obsess over your toes, instead push with your feet laterally while performing the exercise. Use a support as you begin to learn. It's just like sitting on a chair. Just sit down by going back with your hips and try to get up as a whole unit. Use your heels to push upwards and not your toes. You know you're doing a good squat when you can stand back up from the bottom of a squat position without having to lean forward and use momentum to get up. You can squat, touch your butt to the box and then stand up without having to shift your weight around. A simple variation is a jump squat. The lunge uses the muscles of the lower body, especially the quads, glutes and hamstrings. The most basic version of a lunge is a forward lunge. Don't allow your front knee to shift forward past your ankle. It is always important to stack your front knee over your front ankle. Don't allow your back foot to cross over to your left or right. Your feet should be in line with your hips. Do point your front toes straight forward and lift your back heel high away from the ground. How to do a lunge? Stand in a standing position with your feet hip width apart. Step forward longer than a walking stride, so one leg is ahead of your torso and the other is behind. Your foot should land flat and remain flat while it's on the ground. Your real heel will rise off the floor. Bend your knees to approximately 90 degrees as you lower yourself. Remember to keep your trunk upright and your core engaged. Then forcefully push off from your front leg to return to your starting position. Points to remember: your lead knee should not go past your toes as you lower towards the ground. Your rear knee should not touch the ground. Aim to keep your hips symmetrical. Contract your abdominals during the movement to help keep your trunk upright. Your feet should stay hip width apart during the loading and return. Lunges are important for both strengthening and injury prevention. They are a functional exercise that works multiple muscles across the hip, knees and ankle joints at the same time. Planks are an effective way to target both your abdominal muscles and your whole body. Planking stabilizes your core without straining your back the way sit-ups or crunches might. Begin in a push-up position with your hand and toes firmly planted on the ground. Your back straight and your core tight. Don't let your butt lift into the air. Again, your abs are doing nothing to support your weight in this position. Keep your chin slightly tucked and your gaze just in front of your hands. Take deep controlled breaths while maintaining tension throughout your entire body, so your abs, shoulders, triceps, glutes and quads are all engaged. Do press through the heels of your hand and spread your shoulder blades apart. Do focus on your breathing. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Don't hold your plank for too long if you're not capable of maintaining proper form. Do try different plank variations as you get stronger to train your core in different ways. Planks are arguably one of the hardest movements around since they involve not only your abs but also your lower back, glutes, hamstrings, shoulders, chest and upper back. All these muscles need to work in harmony in order to execute a perfect plank.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe